Hey you guys, it's me, Miss Bobby, coming at you on this beautiful Wednesday, September the 7th. Just coming in with some ideas and thoughts that, go on in this head of mine. And if you're wondering what's going on, I washed my locks today, moisturizing just a little bit, and I didn't want to be aggravated with them right now because I'm extremely hot. So I put them back up in the towel. So if you're trying to figure out what she got going on up there. So, like I say, just some thoughts and ideas and some brainstorming. I am quite disappointed in myself because I have noticed that in the last 2 days I've gained 4 pounds. Yes, I have been eating heavy as far as my bread intake because let's just face it, when you're on a budget, uh, sandwiches are cheap, quick, and easy. I don't eat a whole lot. However, the bread adds up. Even if you're doing 2 sandwiches a day, that's 4 slices. That's 3.5 slices too much for me. So yeah. On top of, I have been indulging in bagels. Wow, I love my bagels. I did get wheat this past week. Wheat bagels this past week. But at the end of the day, it's still bread. So, but so with that being said, I am on I'm on this whole let's get healthy, let's lose weight again. I know y'all get so tired of me, but in all honesty, it's not like I don't lose the weight. I do, but keep in mind I struggle with some health issues that put the weight back on me. But because I'm real about mine and I don't make excuses, when I do indulge in food, I do indulge. Like I really, really get down and enjoy myself. So with that being said, it's time to buckle down and see what I can come up with and lose. And when I say lose, I mean lose the weight. So as of this morning and again this afternoon, because remember my nights are days and my days are nights because I work third shift, I was 295. I'm so not pleased with that. I don't know if you guys know, but I like to stay as far away from the 300s as possible, and I'm getting a little too close. So we're going to incorporate a couple of different things here. Y'all already know I love my water. I love my water. I don't sleep well, and I got to really work on it because anybody who knows anything about being healthy and burning calories, burning fat, your body is doing some good work when you're actually sleeping. So I could see better results once I start to sleep better. So I'm definitely going to research and work on something that I can take to get more sleep. And I guess I'm gonna have to cut out my bread and my carbs, which is not really hard when I put my mind to it. Like I say, it's just the sandwiches are a really inexpensive way to feed myself throughout the week, whether at home or at work. But I'm gonna have to leave that alone. And I guess the biggest thing is, am I gonna do it 100% natural and see if I can get some type of exercise in? Because right now I walk all night at work. Hours have been cut, so I can't say that I'm walking 12 and 14 hours again anymore. I'm not doing that. However, I still walk from the time I get in there to the time I leave. Sometimes it's at a very, very fast pace. Other times it's very slow. So with that being said, it's just a matter of seeing, am I going to be able to incorporate some type of at-home exercise when I get off in the morning, or am I going to go and walk more at the track? Because we do have a track here in the town that I'm in. It's open to the public. It's just really trying to see what I'm going to do. No, I will not be going to the gym because that's not in my budget. That's another bill that I just don't have the means to squeeze into what I got going on now. Or am I going to do a program where everything is set in place and less exercise is, or no exercise is what's needed? And for you guys who don't know what I mean like the HCG. Now, before I go any further with that, some of my videos from the end of last year, and I think maybe at the very beginning of this year, I spoke on a particular HCG and the company that I was using. Well, I will no longer be speaking of this particular company. I was penalized for doing a video pertaining to them, pertaining to their company. So therefore, I won't speak on them. Again, I can't. I'm not even going to mention their names. If you watch previous videos, you see me talking about a lot of different products from them, and I still stand by the fact that the products do work. However, apparently I broke some type of rules or something that was in the guidelines of me being a distributor, and I wasn't supposed to. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a person at home loving YouTube videos just like you guys are. I don't know rules and regulations. Maybe I need to read up on it more, but I do apologize if I have ever offended anyone, giving you what you thought was false information or false hope. Let me just put that out there. But I'm somebody who is 33 years old, 295 pounds, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, asthma, and I also have a hormonal disorder, polycystic ovarian syndrome, an enlarged heart, and I have skin that is sensitive out of this freaking world. And I'm just on here trying to share my trials and tribulations of trying to get healthy, get fit, and lose weight with you guys with all that I have going on. With that being said, I will go ahead and let you know what I will be doing. I've already ordered it. People are doing YouTube videos on them all the time. I've used them once before, had great results, so I'm going to use them again. And that is going to be HCG1234. You can go to Walmart.com and order this. I would prefer you get it from Walmart.com unless you have a distributor that you already know personally that you use that can come across this. I am big on using Amazon and eBay for a lot of things because they will have people who are selling things for very, very cheap. However, I also know that people are trying to make money. People are doing what they can to come up in the world, and sometimes they're not doing things right. They're not doing things legally, and I don't want you to get a batch of anything that's less than what you thought you was buying. Sometimes cheap is not always best because you'll just be buying the name. So with that being said, I have purchased my HCG1234 from Walmart.com. It is anticipated to be here September the 14th. For you guys, if you watch my videos, then you already know the process. Any HCG, they always start off the same. I don't care what company you're buying from, what they call their drops. They all start off the same, which is the fun part. The 2 loading days. So if mine actually come on time, I will be loading on the 16th and 17th, or 16th, 17th, and 18th. And you're probably saying, well, you said 2 loading days. Well, I'm going to incorporate 3 because that is the weekend of my family reunion. So, again, let me break this down to you real quick. HCG is a hormone or hormone-free weight loss drops, and it does a lot of different things. It will curb your appetite. It will help with your cravings. It also is a substitute for the food intake of calories that you normally will have. But because you're not eating all of the food, your drops will counteract the calories that you need. Also, case in point, while you have 2 loading days. Loading days is basically where you can eat absolutely anything you want, drink absolutely anything you want. In fact, the key is to eat things in high fat and high in calories. So when day 3 comes, which is your day of low calories day, when your body normally would go into a certain type of shock because you're not feeding it, it's not going to worry about it because it's going to start to feed off all of the calories that you just gave it the 2 days before. Make sense? Okay, cool. So you're probably thinking, well, anybody can do that. So what are the drops for? I just told you what the drops are for. They're going to curb your appetite. They're going to help with your craving. They're going to help with the fact that you're eating very little in calories. Because a lot of people will test to the fact that even though your meals are basically weighed out or portioned out, you will come to find out that when you get accustomed to this program, you find yourself it's time to eat and you don't have appetite, or your small amount of food on your plate, you having trouble getting it down. So again, and I'll say this, it works, but you have to have discipline. You have to have discipline. The 2 times that I had success in using these drops, my late husband was alive, and he was a big supporter and motivator, And even when I felt like giving up, he pushed me to keep going in the right direction, and we seen together some awesome results. There's nothing more amazing than your husband looking at you in shock of how much weight that you have lost. When you don't see it, the people around you do. So yeah. So keep that in mind if you are thinking about trying this. Make sure that you have a support system in place. Reach out to those who have tried it, who are going to try it. Even have a buddy with you, somebody who wants to do it with you. I have so many people that do the HCG around me that even when they don't know that I'm their buddy because I'm following them on IG or FB and vice versa. So we kind of like teaming up with each other, helping each other out. But that is the game plan for me in just a week to get back on the HCG drops and try to come down off some of this weight. My goal is to do it for 21 days, which is 3 weeks. For some people, men especially, 21 days, you can lose 21 pounds because you can lose up to a pound a day. Um, I have had awesome, they call it release, every time you lose a pound. I've had from one day to the next have dropped 5 pounds. Very, very awesome release. So I know that this can be done. It will be done. My goal is to maintain the drops. The one bottle of HCG1234 is approximately 21 days worth of drops if you take them right. However, it has been studies that says if you need to do more drops a day, you can. Just be prepared for your bottle to run out sooner. Everybody's body is different, so that is what's going on with me. Also, on not so much of a good positive note, I'm assuming that I will be starting my PTI classes very soon, which means I got to figure out where this money is going to come from. I am blessed to have a roommate that does his part in paying me what he's supposed to pay me, but that goes towards everyday bills. That I never calculated in having to pay all this money out, which that's not my roommate's responsibility anyway. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I did get the phone call early last week that they're going to process my paperwork. I should have something in the mail that's supposed to let me know my next step in the next place I go to make this payment, and I'll figure it out from there because honestly, I don't know where this is going to come from. I'm still praying and believing that whatever's meant to be will be. And that if I got to go through this process, then God is going to send the finance that I need. That's what I would, that's what I believe. That's what I pray. So that's what I wait on. And what else do I want you guys to know? I honestly, nothing major is going on. I thought that I had a new friend as far as, someone that could have been a potential mate, and that didn't turn out too good. I had found another guy to spaz on me. I don't know what it is with my personality where I meet these people who just want to flip on me. And I say me because people say, well, if you got so much trouble in the relationship world, maybe it's not them, it's you. But and I know what my issues are. I know what my flaws are. I don't deny anything that I got going on. However, if I'm willing to open up and be honest with you about my issues and situations, and I'm telling you that I'm working on it, at least you can do is let me know what yours is, and attempt to work on them too. But that's another day, another video. Again, I'm going to keep you guys posted the best that I can once I start this journey with HCG1234. Hopefully, I can see myself getting back to doing videos, daily vlogs, and maybe you guys will tune in, maybe you won't, I don't know. I'm going to get in depth as much as I can. I got a little piece of a mirror, so I want to do some stand-up shots, some full body shots. I'm going to take measurements, get all my weight and stuff, get everything that I can catch on camera uh, as much as possible because I want you guys to experience this with me, good, bad, and all in between. So I'm going to get ready to relax, watch a movie to hopefully fall asleep and get some rest before work tonight. I hope you guys continue to enjoy this Wednesday, and I will see you next time. God bless.